ever. We'll come up with a better name, I promise. Extra Points, Power Hour. Welcome. It's me. It's Dave Damashek. It's Martin Weiss. We're going to start with $1,000 each, whether it's real or fake. You could figure it out by the reactions. Now, the idea here is this is what, check the witching hour, whatever you want to call it. It's usually the best hour of Sunday where the 7 or 8 games today at 7, 3 or 4 of them will come down to the wire. And it seems like maybe none of these are going to come down to the wire.
No, well, listen, let's not get down about it. For a lot of football fans, sweating it out this last half hour, 45 minutes worth of the early games, it's the dread zone. We're going to turn it into the bread zone for you. You just got to take our advice and bet along with us now.
So that's what's great, Martin. So maybe these games are out of hand, but there's still a line on every single one of them. Every single one of the 7 has a line. Why don't you start us off? Dip into your $1,000 fund, pick a winner based on the spread. We're going to FanDuel. Lots to be bet from now until, I don't know, about 4:20, 4:30 Eastern time. What do you like?
I am going to take the Washington football team plus 18.5. Tyron Smith just limped off the field, and hopefully Dallas doesn't score right here. They're not going to score right here. That's offensive.
Son of a bitch. All right, how much you putting on that out of your 1,000? That's minus 120.
I will put I'll put 300.
Martin's locked in 360 to win 300 on Washington plus 18.5. Damn, that is not a bad bet at all. All right, check. What do you like?
I like the Cleveland Browns here. I've been riding this all week here. I said not only would they vanquish the Ravens, but they would emasculate Baltimore. That's how it's gone. I'm vain enough that I'm a little annoyed. Of course, I'm a great guy, so I feel bad for Lamar Jackson and hope he's all right. But I feel like it's going to take my shine away from me. People are going to say, well, what did you expect them to do with Lamar Jackson out? Oh, it was already going that way, even if Lamar Jackson was in the game.
I agree.
In fact, I think a lot of Baltimore people are probably saying right now, here they come. They're going to make their fourth quarter push. Incorrect. Case Keenum is going to extend this lead here over the final quarter. I say the Browns minus 15.5 is a good bet, and I'll put $250 of my own money on it to prove it.
250 at plus 126. Mikey Meatballs, as I'm renaming him Micah Meatballs, because Micah Parsons is a delight. I can't believe he's part of this Dallas Cowboys team. Cowboys just kicked the field goal to go up 27-8. Yes. And all right, Shaq, you're in for 300. All right, let me pick one. Let me get on the board here to 250 you're putting on that. Let me get on it. Boy, I am going to 23-6 the Saints lead. Man, do I do this? Do I do this to your team, Martin? Are they going to fall apart just a little at the end?
I did it to yours. I did it to your team, so it's only fair.
You did, or I could go for Urban and his bunch of losers to score. Maybe I won't do that. We can go Chiefs 35. It's 41-9. They're giving 31.5. I'm going to take the Raiders plus 31.5, plus 134. I will risk 300, so that gets me 402. 300 gets me 402 on the Raiders plus 31.5. All right, so now we each have a bet. We're going to add some as we go throughout the hour. Let's talk about some of these games. I was wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. So far, at least I shouldn't count it. Still a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Dallas 27, Washington 8. Check. I tweeted that Dallas looks like the team that needed it more. Washington just didn't come up. It doesn't help that their 2 edge rushers are out, but this is nice. And 9 wins, I think, gets the Cowboys the division. How say you?
The attrition of a football season is real. And yeah, for all the concerns about valid concerns about the Cowboys at running back. I told you. I hate to say I told you so, Sal. I know. See, you were in your feelings because the Cowboys are your team. And so maybe it's best to avoid betting on your team and look more objectively everywhere else. You could see this one coming. Mike McCarthy even saw this one coming. I mean, what better evidence do you need than Mike McCarthy? That guy guaranteeing victory? What in the hell?
Damn.
That was a tip. I know the Chiefs were miffed, and they're trying hard because the Raiders had the temerity to stand on their logo. But me, Kevin Hench, and Eddie Spaghetti, all on -3. We're all over Washington going into this one, and it looks like we're going to be right.
I'm pleasantly surprised you were right. Get this fraudulent Washington team out of the way. 2 17-15 wins. Probably could have lost both in a matter of 6 days. But it looks like, oh boy, I hope I'm not cursing myself right now. They have the ball down 27-8. Martin, Sheck brought up the Chiefs 41-9. 41-9, and they beat them 41-14. So it's 82-23 Chiefs over the Raiders, who stomped on their logo after last year celebrating, doing a lap after winning in Arrowhead. I don't know. This could be it. This has got to be it for the Raiders, right? Aside from the part where I have them plus 31.5 and they have the ball.
Yeah, like this Raiders team is. I mean, how do you come out with such false bravado? I mean, they just the fumble first play of the game, Josh. I mean, they were down 7-0 before you finished your cornflakes. I don't understand. Like it was just. I don't understand. This was 35-0 at the end of the third quarter. At the end of the half, they could have just packed it in and not even came out and played the second half.
They're done. They look like a
this
team
Chiefs
that doesn't
team-
have a coach on the sideline here, right? For
Right.
sure.
It's just this Raiders team is done.
Shaq, what just happened in the Baltimore game? Did they kick a field? Did they score a touchdown there? What'd they do there?
They went off my screen. They're the one. Yes, they did. So it's now 24-19.
24-15, right? 24-15?
I mean 24-15. I'm sorry. Yes. So bad news for Damashek. Bad news for
That's not good
Damashek
for you.
there.
You're
Look, Case
250
Keenum.
there.
Case Keenum, all is right. I'm not gonna start sweating this out already here. Case Keenum is going to guide them down the field. He's incented to see that happen. For all of Baker's bravado, I continue to think that maybe Case Keenum is the better answer for the remainder of the season. Although Baker has not looked terrible today, he's been the liability once again though today. Even in what is shaping up to a dominant victory is in question here. But I think this is intriguing stuff if you're Stefanski on down. With Case Keenum, he took him down the field, and then they missed the field goal just a few minutes ago. What happens now if Case Keenum can, put this game away, salt it away, ball control with Chubb? Either way, I'm trying to talk myself into something. If you can't tell right now, I want to see the Browns go down the field and make this right.
Let me just interrupt you here because I got a bet I want to get in. $200, $216 to win 200. Mikey Meatballs and Mike and Meatballs. Carolina plus 14.5. I know Atlanta has the ball. I'm looking for a little bit of a Carolina or Atlanta collapse as we're so used to, at least to make it close here. Carolina. Well, now Carolina has it incomplete. I'm taking plus 14.5. 216 to win 200. You got another one, Martin?
Yeah, I was about to say I was literally looking on FanDuel to try to get Cam Newton to throw in another interception. Whatever Carolina quarterback is playing to throw another interception, but I don't know if
they have that.
They have it locked right now.
I've just been
refreshing the page, trying to get it to unlock because I feel like they're definitely due for another turnover.
Couple more of these. Seattle leads Houston 19-13. I think that might be our only hope for a last-minute drive type of win. We're all excited or not excited either way. Seattle, though, 19-13 leads, and they have the ball in the red zone. So that's going to be interesting, or maybe not. They put it away here. Jets driving down 23-6 against the Saints. Same old Jets. Sheck, Urban Meyer's team came out, responded. This was my pup of the week. This might be the second or third time my pup of the week failed to score. There's now like 3:30 left in that game, and they have a 0, and now Tennessee has the ball. So that's an untouchable game. Good job by you, Urban Meyer.
Yeah, well, listen, don't go around pointing fingers at Urban Meyer's team and picking them to do anything good in pro football. In fact, I'm looking here as we speak. They're going to salt this one away are the Titans. Now it's just a matter of who's going to be responsible for doing that on the score sheet. Who's going to get this last touchdown? Donta Foreman, maybe already in the end zone once. Is maybe a decent play there. I'm trying to figure out which direction to go here, but let's go.
Do they have odds? They have odds on these guys?
They have. I'm looking for him to get in the end zone here. He's lined. Is that him in the backfield? I can't even tell who that is on the field there. Who's going to get this one into the end zone?
I don't know if they have. I'm saying I don't think they have the.
Oh, they don't have any more touchdowns
the rest of the way. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so the touchdowns are done.
Yeah, we're play to play here. You're looking at minus 20.5. For the Titans is minus 113 if you want it quick.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're gonna. Well, they're in the red zone now. They're gonna.
How much?
push
Lock
in.
it. How much?
I'm gonna put this. They're gonna salt this one away. Jags aren't gonna do anything the rest of the way. You know what? I'm gonna go big on this one. Let's go 300.
All right. Why don't you go 332 to win 200 on
Okay,
minus
you're good
9
at the math. See, yes,
minus
you helped me
19
out.
and a half, only because it's changing second to second. Minus 19 and a half, 332 to win 200 for Sheck Titans right there.
3.5 minutes to go. Yeah, they'll salt this one away here. They'll punch it in, and that'll be that.
Unbelievable.
No more
Urban
Trevor
Meyer.
Lawrence.
And this is going to work out for him. I was talking to Martin about this. This is going to work out. A disgraceful thing in the stint in the NFL here. Couldn't really go worse, right? I mean, I guess if you're John Gruden, it's a worse year. But Urban Meyer feuding with his players, his coaches, the whole thing with the girl, the co-ed there, doesn't fly with his team. Now mouths off and gets shut out by the Tennessee Titans. And you know he's going to do wonderful things somewhere in the SEC. He's not ending it here. It doesn't seem like a guy like that should succeed. What are we missing here? 27.
Well, what I love is
Cowboys.
what's a good prop bet would be is Urban Meyer back in Jacksonville for 2022.
No. He can't.
I mean,
right?
I know that the Cons have already said that they have his back or indicated as much, but I find that very hard to imagine. Is Urban Meyer in the broadcast booth or on the pregame set somewhere, or is he on a college campus somewhere, not chasing girls, I mean, but coaching some student athletes? I find all three of those options suddenly kind of off-putting to whoever would be doing the hiring. Maybe I'm being Pollyanna and maybe the quick, I know everybody says, oh, look at what he does. And I don't know. Is any university, and by the way, all the big slots have already been filled at this point. I don't know that he has any job next year, or a prominent job at least. My bet is the field.
Yep. All right. There's Carolina's touchdown. 29-21. I got them plus 14 and a half. Seattle just scored. It was Russell Wilson to Gerald Everett. So now that Atlanta game appears to be the only one within one score, incredibly enough, out of the 7. This is not
the Chiefs just made it a 7-score game. The Chiefs just made it a 7-score game in Arrowhead. Yeah, they just had a long touchdown run there.
So I'm going to lose that one too.
Hey, Meatballs. I would like to take the Jets plus 13.5 at plus 800 for
how much time
$100
is left there?
3 minutes
Jets
and 27
plus 13
seconds.
and a half.
And then it's plus 800.
Oh, plus 800. Oh, because they don't even have the ball. For 100, you're doing it 400?
No, I'm doing it for $100. I want to put $100 on that bet.
You. All right, you get 800. Yeah. All right, you're the winner if that hits so far, because none of us are, neither Dave or I are taking major swings on that one. All right, what's left here? Cowboys, check. All right, so I have the Raiders plus 31.5. That doesn't look good. I have Carolina plus 14.5. That does look good. I got to make up some time here. I'm going to have to bet the Seattle game. All right, Meatballs, I'm taking the Texans plus 13.5 plus 200 for 200. So 200 gets me 400 on the Texans plus 13.5 because they're getting the ball here down 14. I think they just have a first down over the middle here. All right. So I'm locked into that.
You are good at this, man. I'm over doing it on a calculator just to make sure.
Listen, that's why they call it the power hour. What are they? Okay, I don't know.
Listen, look at this. Look at this. They don't have a quarterback. The Saints don't have a quarterback. That's why 13.5 plus 800 is going to hit, because it's 3rd and 15 right now. All you need is a first down to end the game, and they're not going to get it because they don't have a quarterback.
I don't even see odds like that anywhere. Go ahead, Shaq. What do you like?
I was just going to say Baltimore's about to do it. I was just about to say a pick 6, and instead it sails harmlessly out of bounds. But with 7 minutes to go, the Browns are going to get the ball back now, up 9 points. Damashek and whoever rides with him needs to see Case lead one game clinching drive here. The game may already be out of reach realistically, but that number still looms large there. By the way, I want to tell you something.
Hold on, Dave. I'm sorry not to cut you off, but Mike,
go ahead, please.
Mike, I want to do Browns minus 9.5, and it's plus 114 right there for 100 as well.
Look at that. Look at that. This is what it's all about. 100 to win 114. Browns, you do? Oh, Ravens plus 9.5 or Browns?
No. Browns minus 9.5. The
Browns
Browns are
9.5.
going
All
to
right.
score again, and the Ravens. Yeah,
All right, this is already way more. I think Mikey Meatballs walked out on us. He's like, F this. I'm not keeping track of his dumb math.
He's got a pen hanging from his mouth right now. He's stressed.
What do I have? I'm only going to split with this. I have 3 bets. I'm definitely losing one. I should win one. What do I take?
Titans
here?
get it to 20 with a field goal, so that should pretty much do it there, you would think, barring from the Titans at least in terms of scoring
How much
points,
time
unless
is
they
left there, Chef?
get a defensive touchdown, 3 minutes
Is there
or
anything
so
left?
there.
Is there 3 left? Oh, okay. All
20-0. Sack again for the Cowboys now, salting that one away in our nation's capital. Heineke goes down, gets up limping. Your guys look good. Your guys look good, Sal.
I don't mind. I tell you, I want to look good 3 weeks from now. Even next Sunday night, I'll talk to you about this. I feel like I'll have a better, right? I mean, you talk about the AFC North and the AFC West. These teams just keep knocking the crap out of each other. Man, I want to take the Panthers to win this game. I really do. Meatballs, put me in for another 100 on the Panthers plus 7.5, 4-1. So 100 gets me 400 on the Panthers plus 7.5. I already have them plus 14.5. And I think that makes 4 bets for me. Shaq, you got 2. Martin, you have 3 going right now, right?
Yes, I have 3. And Heineke is broken, so that's not great.
All right,
but
almost
on the
halfway
other
through
hand,
Power
the
Hour.
Saints just had a 40-second drive with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the opposite of salting it away. So there you go.
What do you mean 40 seconds? Oh, they're punting it now. Oh, the Jets have it. Yeah.
They had a 40-second drive with 3 minutes left. Oh, it is 1 first down. That's it.
Very interesting. My God, what this Raiders team. How did they stay close, Shaq, on Thanksgiving? This is what I mean. I can't praise the Cowboys. They kept the Raiders alive. That team was dead to rights. Come on.
It's hard to explain. Obviously, we talk about the golf handicap analogy that maybe you just have to throw out your best result and worst result of the season. Sort of that's how you achieve a handicap. And that's how we have to evaluate these teams in this era because they inexplicably lose games. I mean, every team, no one is immune to not just losses, but terrible losses. But as we look for trends here, and by the way, Baker Mayfield is under center there for the last drive, and they've crossed midfield, have the Browns with 6 minutes to go, looking to salt it away. But as we look for trends over this year, for this era, kind of the last couple of seasons, and what can you point to for evidence to lay your money down? I think there is something to the consistent results that we're seeing between 2 teams that play each other. The Chiefs now have annihilated the Raiders twice. So these are things that you want to look out for, not necessarily today, but over the course of the rest of the few weeks here. It seems to me, and looks by watching football games, this is where I come up with this one. It seems to me, because there are a lot of divisional games coming up, if you saw one divisional team annihilate another earlier in the season, I feel like it's probably a good bet going forward. The Browns hung with the Ravens the first time. Now they're winning out here.
Yeah.
I think the Chargers are going to win today, and they took care of the Chiefs in Arrowhead already this year. I like the Thursday night football.
They didn't dominate that. That doesn't.
No, they didn't dominate
thing. That doesn't. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know about that. Their schedule is much easier than the Chiefs the rest of the way.
Yes.
So
if they win that one, it should be a wrap on the division, right?
It should be. It's a road game for the Chargers at home. I mean, I already know like 7 Chiefs fans who are going to that game. But anything look good, Martin? All right, Seattle's up 33-13 now. It's another touchdown for them.
Well, I just realized that when I bet
Penny left tackle, 47 yards for Penny. Sorry, what'd you say?
I just realized I was betting on Zach Wilson.
Yeah. I should have mentioned that to you.
On the other side of it. So it's like, I don't know. Neither one of these teams, the Jets are on the middle. The Saints had a 40-second drive. The Jets are in the middle of a 30-second drive. There's a race to see who can punt the ball the fastest. 3 minutes left in the game.
I do want to say congratulations to anybody. If you were really patient as a fantasy football owner and you drafted Rashad Penny in your keeper league a few years ago and you held on to him, it's finally paying off. Big results for Rashad Penny. It's the Rashad Penny revenge game against all who doubted him 3 or 4 years after the Seahawks used a first-round pick on him.
Hey, I think 7, 8, 10. I think I could go 188 to win 100 on Cleveland minus 8.5. Mikey Meatballs, and that puts me at 998. I think I'd be done for the power hour here, and I have to just sit back and watch my bets. I'm going to do that 188 to win 100 right there. Cleveland -8.5 as they look to just go. Well, the Ravens have it, and with the backup, let's see what happens with Huntley.
It's counted down from it went over the span of this conversation here. It's gone down by a touchdown for obvious reasons. But yeah, I don't buy Huntley driving him down the field here. I think it's more likely that he's going to turn the ball over here. So I know it's looking bad right now, but it depends if it's a quick turnover here. I think the Browns are incented to make one last drive here and
Martin,
and put it away.
I'm looking at any of these. The only one up now is the Ravens 18 to 1 odds to win the game. Otherwise, every single game as they've lifted the money line on it. I mean, not going to have one on the Raiders game. Atlanta has the ball, so that's in between. There will be a money line on this. They just don't have it. They're up 29-21. It's a 2-minute warning. I don't know why they don't have. Come on, FanDuel, jump.
Marty, are you upset to see Alvin Kamara still in the game because you're a Saints fan or because you just bet on Zach Wilson?
I mean, I'm happy to see him back out there just because he hasn't played in a month.
But what the hell's he doing on the field? They're up 2 touchdowns on the bum Jets. Take him out of the game. He's just missed the last many weeks of. You want to try and sneak into the crummy 7th slot in the NFC.
Is he still out there? It's 2 minutes left.
Dave, as you would say, what is it? Sports is about looking forward to things. I'm happy to see him out there doing his thing. He just recovered from injuries. He's not a fragile guy. He'll be all right. But
I mean, the last 6 weeks disagree with your evaluation that he's not a fragile guy, but all right.
Well, the first 4 or 5 years of his career would say otherwise. I mean,
what do we got? Is this Carr
due to injury?
Is Carr still in there throwing? Rolled right? No, that's not going to work. Oh yeah, that does count. All right.
What a fantastic
3:11 left. They're driving down 39.
I'll tell you this. I'm really upset I didn't bet Micah Parsons to be Defensive Player of the Year like 3 weeks ago because he's got a real shot.
He's spectacular. Why not? Although Myles Garrett did some nice things, right? This game?
Yeah, I think, people, you can be cynical about this, but the people who vote are humans and they see highlights and they don't watch every game. Some of the voters don't watch even as obsessively as we do. And so they see the highlights. What they're going to see is Myles Garrett strip sack and the Ravens scooping it and running it in for a touchdown. That will be a factor when people sit down to vote in a couple weeks on that. I think Myles Garrett, although this story is getting fun, though, to Marty's point there. If Micah Parsons is the reason that the Cowboys pull away here, and, it would appear that they're, on the brink of putting away the entire division.
He is snuffing these guys out. He really is doing a nice job. Anybody got any more bets? The rest of the way, here come the Ravens. They're down 9, 3rd and 2. They just got busted here. Gonna be 4th and 1, obviously going.
Well, you counsel me here. Counsel me, Sal. What's the best? I go 250 on the Browns at -15.5.
That's what you have.
What's the best hedge here now? Is do I attempt to hedge this? Do I just stay put? You tell me.
Well, so long as Martin doesn't beat us with that 8 to 1, we're all in the running here. I don't know. So if you go plus 8.5, you're getting 2 to 1 odds, right? Now, can you get middled? Sure. Yeah, I think so. Right. That's 14, 13. Yeah, it's tough. All right. So Atlanta wins 29-21. So my Carolina bet cashes. That's plus 200, 29-21. Did anyone else have that?
No, I had Carolina in advance. So yeah, no good.
Yeah. And in the real world, I had bet on the Falcons. So I told you about that game.
That is unbelievable.
You did.
That is unbelievable that this team now. What's their record now? Are they going to make the playoffs?
The Falcons are 6 and 7.
They're going to make it.
They're right there.
Jesus Christ.
But so much of the hash is yet to be settled. Finally, the schedule makers did the right thing, and they backloaded the schedule so that there are games of great import with divisional games. So yeah, so the Saints and Falcons have at least one more, right, Marty? They have to tangle again. But kudos to you because you did say that. He is the early week better. The early bird gets the worm or something like that. We need something, a clever pun off of that. But Marty Weiss is the early bird. He loves those early week lines. You pounded the table for some reason. I don't know why. you had some insight about the Falcons taking care of business, but you're looking good now.
This is what they do, Martin. They're 1-5 at home, so that makes them what 5-2 away now. They're 6-7, like you said. The Saints are 6-7, all in it. Now Panthers are 5-8, probably out. The Bears will be out. We know the Vikings are 6-7. The Niners are 6-6 with a toss-up game against the Bengals. That'll be a fun one. All these teams are in it for not just the 7th, the 6th seed in the NFC. It's crazy how this is going to
Well, we pointed at that, a week or two into the season that the NFC is top heavy. It's got 4 to 5 dynamite teams and then a bunch of dreck. So we should see, the good news is the wild card round may not be all that captivating in mid-January when it gets here, but the divisional round should be good because,
Oh, wow.
What happened? Is that a touchdown?
Marty
You gotta
Weiss.
be kidding me.
Well, that's a
Saints.
Quarterback running in the end zone. Why don't you like your quarterback, Marty?
Martin, you should be happy about that.
I know, but you know what? It's just it pisses me off because I don't want it. I don't want Taysom Hill. I don't want this to be. I want the 10 plays a game.
What do you want?
The starting quarterback of Taysom, like 11 rushes for 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's so much better at running the ball than throwing the ball. Let's if we were doing this more frequently, then that would be like. But that's
God, he just beat everybody to the edge. Look at that.
That's what I was like. That's what I was saying. Just wow. What a lay down.
I know people get crazy with this. You're one of the people, but you're in the vast majority of football watching opinionators. I think Taysom Hill is just fine. I like the curveball. I wouldn't want him to be my starting quarterback in week 1 and expect him to do something for 70. Well, what I think the damage that it does is legitimately for you is it's going to scare away Russell Wilson, right? He's not going to want to go to NOLA if he knows that this is going to be a thing. I would think, I at least I assume.
Well, maybe Russell could do himself a favor and take off 2-3 times a game, which is my biggest beef with the NFL and the quarterbacks and how they stop running after the second, third year. I think that they just must be told. I know it lengthens your career if you don't run, but I'm looking at Dak, or at least even in this blowout, there were 2 or 3 opportunities he could have run for a first down, but forced a throw that sailed high. But I'm not going to find fault with the Cowboys here. All right, so Martin, all 3 of your bets could be dead here. Do you want to take a last minute stab at something? I mean, you still have the Cowboys game has some time left in it. 10-14 left.
Let's see. Hold on. Just 13.
You got to do something.
That's over with.
You have $440 left. Check. You have.
I have a lot left.
You have about the same. What's that?
I thought I had bet on the football team.
You do, right? I'm sorry. You do have that already. So that's
all right for some head-to-head action.
Yeah.
For head-to-head action here,
Mm-hmm.
the Cowboys are -170 and -18.5, -178 now. Do the math on that one for me.
What do you want? 200?
Yeah, let's do 200
to win 200. So
yes.
344 to win 200. Still keeps you under 1,000. There you go. Cowboys. What was it? 18.5.
18.5. Yeah,
all right.
It keeps going down though. Now it's down to 162. I guess with each passing second,
I'm
that's what they're
on
doing.
The Browns still and on the football team still.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, Martin. I'm sorry to say that you were out of it. You still do have a shot here.
No, it's just
I
the
have
Jets.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Meantime, without a defensive touchdown from the Browns, I'm going to lose that Cleveland bet there because the Browns are not going to – they'll just take a knee. I think they'll take a knee.
Was that fourth down? They're getting it back here?
It's 4th and 6 right now. So they have one more shot
so
at the Ravens here.
It's going to decide our games, a few of our bets here.
Yeah. But the Browns are still going to have to get a couple first downs, though.
Think about how fun this would be if a single game was close.
Look, think how excited Marty. You don't have to think about it. You can see it. Marty Weiss is over the moon as Zach Wilson drives the Jetropolitans down the field in the waning moments in New Jersey. Looking to strike fast.
There you
go. I literally just did the math to figure if I could get back alive with a 2-point conversion and a touchdown.
And what's the result?
You need Washington to score here for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it can happen for me though.
We are truly into garbage time. Yes.
Our friend Trevor is very upset about your by the way, we have a few people saying Czech Republic checking in, Steve Abate, any lean for the Grey Cup. No, I can't switch pages on FanDuel. This is hard enough. There we go. It's
Happy Shecker season to all. Happy Shecker season to all the citizens.
Oh, spike it!
What happened?
They got 8 seconds left. First and goal. First and goal for the Jets.
Spike it.
Oh,
Spike it.
Martin, what are
There's
you
only 1 second left on the clock.
They're not
Oh, you
gonna
need 8
spike the
points.
ball
You need
here.
8 points.
Okay, he's
Did he get
back.
it
He's
off?
right,
Oh.
scrambling. He's gonna take off.
Oh,
He's gonna beat the guy
He
down.
didn't make
Just
it,
came up
Martin.
short.
See, that was exciting.
no.
That was exciting. You're rooting
Oh,
against your own
God.
team. And look at this. The Ravens just scored. The
That was
Ravens
right
just cut
there.
it to 2.
Oh, nah.
Of course
Sorry, they
did.
cut
Of
it to
course
3.
they did. Of course
They cut it to
did.
3, so they'll go for 1 here, right?
How do I have any faith in the Browns? Yeah, no, they're going. Yeah, no, they're gonna kick
They'll
the
go for
extra
1.
point here.
Right,
Right.
they're
Yeah,
down
they're gonna.
3. Who was that? Was that Huntley to Andrews? I can't see who this was.
Correct. Yes, that's
That's
that's your touchdown
Oh
there.
my
Really,
God,
the
bro.
reason this game even got close is Baker had to sit down there because of the protocols or whatever for getting stoinked on the head. But it was at the end of the first half. They're annihilating them. Why were they having Baker throw in that spot with 5 minutes to go, and he throws an atrocious pick? And it leads to Baltimore scratching out 3 points before the half. Well, what the hell were they doing there at all? You're blowing this
man.
team out. Just spin the clock. They're not getting
So
back into
now-
it with Huntley.
What do they do, Sheck? So they have to go for the onside. I can't see the timeout situation. Either way, they're going for an onside kick. Down 2, right? Is it a $1:17 left?
Yes,
This is
last
unbelievable.
Sunday evening, if you were watching the events in Heinz Field, Justin Tucker had as cool an onside kick attempt as you'll see. I would be shaking in my boots if I were one of those hands team guys on the Browns here, and that would be very Brownsy for imagine.
Wow.
Now that I'm out of it, out of spite now.
No, that was good for you. Well, so you had 250 on Cleveland minus 15.5. I had
Right.
188 on Cleveland minus 8.5, and Martin had 100 on Browns minus 9.5. So that score actually helps you because they weren't covering the 15.5 anyway.
Yeah,
But
right.
it
Okay.
got it inside 10.
In
and
in
unless they
real
run
life,
back
I had
this onside
Cleveland minus
margin.
2.5, and that sucks.
This is real
In
life,
real
Martin.
Like,
Things
Oh,
have
that's
kicked
bad.
off in SoFi, by the way.
and not live betting.
Don't they know? Don't they
Damn.
know, Martin? Don't they know that they know it, right? Cleveland minus
Oh my
10.5.
God! Wow.
What are we
Oh,
saying?
it's loose and they
it?
got the ball. And
Oh,
Justin
my
Tucker from his own
goodness.
The Ravens
40.
got it.
They're going to win
Wow.
this
Oh,
game. aren't
wow.
They
Another
got the
Justin-
onside
Justin
kick.
Tucker MVP. Just give him the MVP.
Oh, Browns.
Another
how
monster
could
field
you?
goal. Great
Oh,
onside
God.
kick here. Wow, we got our
oh,
close game,
Browns.
guys.
Oh, no. That
What
was the
is
worst attempt at
happening?
fielding.
Oh,
That is the
this
worst
something
attempt at
else.
fielding an onside kick that I've seen in many moons.
All right,
Many
now-
moons.
All right,
Sweet
so
Jesus.
Let's go so now it gets real. Now we can. Oh, I don't have any money left. You guys have a little bit of money left. You could bet the Ravens to win, which right now,
You can't get the money line though, right?
yeah, you can. Well, they're down 2 and they have the ball, right? So yeah, it just has to load. We'll be able to get it in a second. They're probably going to.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say they survive this. It's a deep ball, way over the head of Hollywood Brown.
That was wrong. I just saw minus 235. All right, come on.
I'm going to
put a-
stick
put a
with the
line up
Browns
here
to
for me.
survive this mess. Oh my God, would I be sick? I mean,
Martin,
the
you
thing
have
is,
some
they're
money
at the
left.
rate.
You have some money left, Martin. Our minus 8.5,
Uh,
minus 9.5 are dead probably. The Ravens are minus 235. That can't be. The Ravens are minus 235
They're gonna win
to
this
win
game.
this game. They're one.
Wow,
they're
they-
164 now.
Ravens-
How much
Ravens-
further do they need to get here? Look out! There's a sack, and
Whatever
they're
odds
gonna
to win this game.
They
they're
need
gonna
35
survive.
yards. They
They
need
just
30
sacked-
yards.
They just
All right,
sacked
so that
Huntley.
helps.
Where would they need to get to? I mean, like midfield.
44, 45. Right in there.
How windy
This
is
is
it there
third
in
down.
Cleveland today? I don't know if
This
he
is
can make a
unbelievable.
65-yarder.
Well, he
He
made
just got
what, 50?
yeah.
Put the line up, FanDuel. Let's see what this is. This is
He
interesting.
just
I
got
can't
sacked at his
believe
own 30 though. So I don't.
The
He's
clock
lucky he
is
didn't.
stopped. So
He
now
did
it
kind
can't
of
be-
fumble that ball too. He could have been. His ball just happened to land in his lap, or the game's over. And there is a Washington touchdown with 6
Wow.
minutes to go.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
Nothing good for me. Nothing good for me.
All right, I stayed away from that.
Oh,
Wow.
can you imagine being
All
a
right,
Browns
so this is
fan
a big
right
third
now?
down play. Big third down play here. I mean, obviously going if they can't pass midfield here, they'll go on 4th. There's a catch to the 45. They're not kicking it from there, Shaq. They got to get on the ball too.
Yeah.
FanDuel, load the line, you cowards.
They can't do it.
Kick the field goal from there. Come on, let's see.
No, 72.
100 on 100 on Ravens plus 275 money line.
All right, you heard that, Meatballs. 100 plus 275 on the Ravens for Martin.
Now you are legitimately.
I'm betting on this play.
You're an 8-yard pass away from Tucker having a shot. There's a minute left in the game. They're under no pressure whatsoever. As long as if they can just make a first down here, then the Ravens should win this game.
So Washington didn't score there, right? There's 5 and change.
Oh, they got
left.
tackled down.
They're at the
goal line.
They're gonna score. This only means something for our stupid thing because they're not going to cover the regular
And here's
schedule.
the play, and
There
they
it
stopped
is.
him short of the sticks. All right, the Browns survive.
There goes $100.
The Browns.
what a
24-22.
celebration! What a celebration!
Unbelievable.
If you missed it, I encourage you to track down the attempt to recover that onside kick. What was the guy thinking there? Like, you understand, you're on the hands team, right? You're like, he was trying. I think he was trying to block down to free up whoever he thought was behind him or something.
Shaq, who did you have minus 18.5?
I had I took the Cowboys.
Cowboys. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we're losing all over the place.
This is.
I mean, we're getting murdered.
Yes.
And that Chiefs game is final, right? Chiefs game's final.
Chiefs is over. Yeah, they're off the field
so
and in the locker room.
All right, so I lost 300 there. I won 200 on Carolina. The Texans, they still have the ball. I have a shot there because I took 13.5. I got 200 to win 400. The Panthers were plus 7.5. Why am I confused now? What did that do? That lost, right? Panthers plus 7.5.
I may have been confused decreeing that the Cowboys were running away with the division because it's a 13-point game now. They likely should be able to hold on. This is the one place, obviously, where it goes out saying you wish you had you had some faith in the run game here because they still should be able to salt it away on the ground here.
It'll be all right. 27-14. So I lost with Cleveland, 188. I got losses all over the place. So 488, 588. I'm down 388, and my Texans are still out there. Shaq, you
don't entertain the thought, Steelers fans. No, I just want to say for the record, I know what people are thinking. They're hitting me up saying, maybe, dude, Jens, we could still get this. It ain't over yet. Listen, that Lions one is going to be a hard one to overcome. And also, I think the Bengals, if you're looking for something in the late games here, I think the Bengals are gonna take them down. And the Niners are down a couple of DBs here. I think Burrow is going to have a big day today. I hope I'm wrong in favor of the Steelers, but from a gambling perspective, I say I know you do. I like if you can go with me. You could go with me or you could go with Sal. Either way, we both have lost a lot here over the course of
Martin, you're going to win this whole thing by breaking even. You lost with Baltimore. You lost with the Browns minus 9.5. You lost with the Jets plus 13.5. But if you win with Washington plus 18.5, which looks like you will, that will be an even day for you, and that'll be enough to win this stupid experiment we've done here. I believe.
I just, oh man.
You just won.
Taysom Hill go like that. Yeah, no. I mean, you're right.
So it's you versus Shaq right now. Shaq, if the Cowboys cover 18.5, you beat Martin. I am too far down, I believe.
What do you say, Dak?
Unless the Texans come back here. There's a player down, so everybody's taking a knee. What do you think, Dak? Yeah, let's open it up. A little more Corey Clement here.
I did not know Corey Clement was a Cowboy until today.
I don't think he knew either. Like, what? Put this jersey on?
Play in the game? This is not practice? The actual game?
Oh, man. Spaghetti's at this Giants Chargers game. What do you give the uniform matchup here, Shaq? I think they could have done better with these two teams.
Well, I think I like the Giants. They're a little underrated on the road. I think they have among the better road get-ups available. Yeah. I like these blues on the Chargers, but they're certainly not as strong as their standard powder blues. Which
whoa! What'd you see? What happened? It went out?
Oh my God! Oh, I might actually.
That was a pick
back
six.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, my
God.
Oh
Let's
no!
go.
No! No!
Go.
I'm gonna have to cut out soon.
Boy.
Oh, no, indeed.
Uh,
Oh, no, Sal. Oh, no.
Why are they throwing the ball? Oh, Mike McCarthy. Oh, Mike McCarthy. What happened here?
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't
Mike
want to watch these
McCarthy.
last 4 minutes.
Oh,
Well, now you're stuck. Now you're stuck.
Jesus.
Now you have to
What?
watch him.
Go.
Somebody go and get somebody track down Sal's wife to
Oh,
go and get
man,
one of the
Sal,
boys
sorry,
and
I'm
get-
in your house
get some
left
doing
him
it,
in
toothpicks
man.
and pry Sal's eyes open, whether he wants to watch or not. This is what he has
Holy
to watch.
crap. What happened there, Dak? What is going on? This team is so full of shit.
And it was
don't even know
weird
if I'm
too, because they had
talking
that
about it
weird
anymore.
angle. Like, did you see the angle that they played it on live? Like live, I was watching it. They had it at a sky cam, and you could see him. Like, bro, don't throw it there. He's right there. And he's just like, no, I'm throw it anyway.
The Washington team is
Like-
7-1 odds to win.
They
They're
missed the
7-1
field goal.
odds
It got
to win.
blocked. Extra
extra
point got
point?
blocked.
Oh.
Extra point is blocked. So 7-point lead
Wow.
now for Dallas.
Ugh.
I'm
And
doomed.
this game closed at 6.
Good thing no one in the league could
The
kick.
extra point
So
getting
Cowboys
blocked.
have a prayer here. Good Lord. Just win it, Cowboys. What are you doing?
I want to see what the thought process was here. What a horrible ball that appeared to be coming out of Dak's hand. Or is that
Let's
tipped
see.
at the line?
He's
maybe?
rolling right. No, he gets it off. Show it through.
I mean, what was he looking at that made
Wow.
him think he had? There was
That was
nothing
so
there.
underthrown.
I never had a chance.
Woo. Boy, if the
I mean, makes a
football
nice
team
play on it,
wins
but you're
this
right. This
game-
is just lofted. Oh man,
That ball had to have been tipped, but even if I bet you it will.
I
he
think
didn't.
no.
Now he tried the sidearm and stuff, but I mean, I don't know how I don't know how you don't see the guy standing there and then a
Oh,
bad
this is
tackle effort to
miserable.
boot, but.
This is the worst power hour yet.
Dread
It
zone
really is.
indeed.
Holy crap!
So they're
27-20.
The Seahawks are carting somebody off, and I'm glad. I mean, I'm not happy for the guy, but I'm glad to say it's not Rashad Penny. That would be sad after I decreed his big revenge game here. But
Right.
a 20-point lead there with under a minute.
I got to figure out how we can get a first down here. All right,
Although Davis
and
Mills.
This is.
Did you do something with that, Marty?
Yeah,
or
well,
no?
No, this is me. This is my only hope.
Oh,
If
you
the
did
Texans
it.
score.
Okay.
If the Texans score, I think I'm back in it with you guys. Otherwise, it's really Washington against Dallas. It's going to be Martins to win that, unless the Texans score.
Oh, man, Washington's plus 6.5 is 310 right now.
This
I don't
is
know if I
terrible.
can take my money and run.
Terrible. People
I don't know if I
laughing
just
at me
take
in
my
the
money
chat.
and run.
Beninger.
Do I just take my money and run? Do I go with the
What a
6.5?
disaster. Your fans suffer the curse of Sposta following your betting advice. Oh my God. I cursed it, Sheck, by saying this is what a joke, this experiment. None of the games are close. This is not what the power hour is supposed to be about. And my team is the only one that's going to come down to blowing it late.
Think about it this way, though. Glass
Rich.
half full. The football gods smiled on us all of
Yeah.
a sudden, didn't they? Now they've given us a nail biter with one of the great rivalries in sports.
Well,
See, this
they
is
get-
fun.
And they get in the Ravens, I should say Ravens Browns was close to at the end there. So what happens with this kick? This was blocked by, this tipped. Is it tipped by his own guy? What
Blocked.
I think it's one of those ones though that wasn't close to begin with.
Ah! Corey-
God.
Cowboys
Oh,
fumbled. I didn't
okay.
see
No,
that
no,
they
that was-
fumbled the kickoff.
We saw that already, right? Yeah.
I didn't
All right.
see it.
Davis Mills throws, crossing pattern. He's going to get down to the 13.
And I'll say
Dallas
this: it's a
gets
good
nowhere.
thing Mike McCarthy didn't take my advice and sit Zeke for the week, right? If they hold
Oh,
on and
man.
win here, they're trying to ride it out here with Zeke. But a gigantic 3rd and 3, Sal.
Well,
With
Pollard didn't
3:45.
play. You know Pollard.
No, I
didn't
know
play.
Pollard didn't. That's what I'm saying. I know Pollard. So they
if the
kind of.
Cowboys, if the football team gets a stop right here, I'm taking 6.5 plus.
Do you have money left? Check. Do you have money left?
I
No,
have
550?
money
Oh,
left,
yeah.
and you
Oh,
know
yeah.
what? I will do that again. I'll take the Cowboys against you. I think that. I mean, come on! Even if they don't get this 3rd and 3, just
What are
don't
you gonna
turn it
take?
over here, Dak.
What could you take? I don't think there's a lineup here. You got to. Jesus.
Let's go.
Come on, throw a flag.
6.5.
Throw a flag.
6.5 plus 230 for 100.
Hey,
6.5 plus
Roethlisberger
230
could do
for
it to
100.
Roethlisberger almost did it to the Vikings. I'm sure Heineke can do it to the Cowboys.
Martin, you didn't even need to
Really?
do this. You were going to win, but you're going Washington plus 6.5 plus 230.
I don't know.
Pretty-
I'm not sitting through this overtime with you guys. I'm going to have to go somewhere else.
Pretty aggressive play there by the DB. Could have flagged him if you
Jesus.
really wanted to.
It was close. Oh, this kick sucks too.
Although I hate
Get a
the
bounce.
PIs.
Get a bounce. Get a bounce. All right, so Heineke has to go 70 yards. He's got a
Oh,
lot of time.
No, Heineke's hurt.
What are they doing? That's right.
This is some guy, Brandon
Oh,
Allen.
this would be bad. This is Allen. This would be really bad.
This is I mean, because I'm an empath, I feel for you, Sal.
Listen,
this is tough.
Just win this game. You'll have 9 wins. Rest everybody for the next month, half of January, whatever that regular season game is in January 9th, and the rest of December. And let's just roll the dice in the playoff. Get out of this
3 minutes
game.
to go. They shouldn't feel compelled to throw the ball here, but they are
Right.
going to. But
They got a million
should.
plays if they want them. This is a 5-yard. Oh, it's an 8-yard game.
There is no reason to be in hurry up mode or otherwise. Kyle Allen, it's not Brandon, it's Kyle Allen from
Kyle.
Rivera's last stop in Carolina.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
I
can't believe this is happening right now.
I mean, if
I
I
mean,
were,
this
but
is
if I were
27-8.
DC, deep ball, got
catch
it.
up.
Oh, he dropped it.
No
He
way.
dropped the
No
ball.
way. He didn't get that. All right.
That was I think he threw a dime too,
We
right?
had him beat.
That was a dime.
That's a catchable ball. Oh,
Oof.
he almost gathered it too.
Are you
All
like
right,
me?
come on. Don't let Brandon Allen beat you. This is so stupid. It's 27-8 a minute ago.
What the hell? What the hell? What pox? I feel responsible for this, for my part of it.
Get him. Got him.
The Adam I think they're
Come
going to
on.
call that a forward pass.
It looked like his arm
That's a
was moving.
pass.
I have no hopes for this being a fumble. They're calling it a pass.
Almost always when the ball moves forward,
Yeah.
it's hard to justify.
But give me the sack, though. I think he got him down
Whoa.
there. He's down,
Can't
though.
see the
Isn't
knee
he
there,
down?
but- Yeah, he's down. Now, did that left knee hit before?
What'd they call it? Let's see. We'll see
This
here,
will
right?
decide it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, it's very
ball's
close.
out.
Whatever it is,
Ball's
it's the
out.
football team's ball.
You saying balls out, fumble? Balls out?
No, ball incomplete
Incomplete.
pass, 4th and 3.
Is that what they called it? So that's what they called it, right?
I mean, I'm sure they're going
called
to
it on
take
the
a look
field.
at it, but it's
Oh,
ball.
my God.
I don't know how that ball flew out of his
Oh,
hand
my God.
before one of those knees hit down, but
Right. All right. So I am
Yeah,
so my
that
Texans
guy's
bet
down.
lost. I'm
okay.
zeroed
So
out
while
at
we
788.
await this one,
So I lost $588. I guess I have $2 left I could play with. I'm down $588.
There's
The
Blandino
curvature of Dino
talking about his
Blandino's hair is strong. Look at that hair.
Who's there,
That's-
Blandino? What's he doing?
yeah, he's
Yeah,
telling the
up
specials
there
on
with
the
him.
menu today.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't know exactly what that even means. But the Bills and Bucks are about to kick it off here in a second. You still have a couple minutes to get in on that one. And same goes for the Niners and Bengals in their twice Super Bowl redo here.
And there's 8 minutes left in the power hour here. I don't know what we're
The
gonna do.
lowest scoring team in the NFL this week is already down 7-0.
They're down 7-0. All right.
Yeah, with 10 minutes left in the first quarter.
Oh, lowest
I've already
scoring team.
lost mine.
took
I had the
Giants.
Cow-
Well, my lowest scoring team, the Lions.
What do you mean you had the Cowboys? Oh, Cowboys for highest. You had.
I had
Yeah.
the Cowboys lighting it up today, and they
Who
were
was
on the
it?
path to do it. They were going to. I don't know what the hell happened here. Then we came on here.
What were Chiefs odds? 7-1. I mean, should we just keep taking the Chiefs every week? They had 48 points.
It wouldn't have
Yeah.
made sense, but now I see.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to stand by. I'm going to stand by what I say. They only have done this now in 2 months plus, maybe 10 weeks even. The only team they've really done this to is the Raiders. So
Right.
there are specific matchups that are in their favor. I am going to remain cynical about the Chiefs' offense until they do this to anybody other than the Raiders.
All right,
Yeah,
check.
that's
So you
good,
end
man.
up minus 250.
Oh, my
I end up minus 588. And Martin wins, just breaking even He's either plus 230 or minus 100. So he's going to win unless there's another bet to be made. Congratulations, Mike.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out what the
Break
Cowboys
even.
could do here yeah, there would have to be a series of events.
What?
For the Cowboy. What are
Oh,
you
yes!
screaming about? What are you screaming
Oh
about?
my!
We got
That
the
was-
ball. That's why. It's
Like,
over.
how?
Two timeouts. It's 2 timeouts. Nothing's over. I
Knees
take it back.
down. It was a pass. There was so many different ways that you would call that.
Listen,
They
New
called
York
that a
doesn't lie.
fumble?
You go to New York, they're not going to lie. What did Blandino say?
How
Let's
did the
go
ball
on.
Did you
move
see-
forward? How would the ball move forward if it didn't come out of his hand going forward? That's illogical.
Oh,
I don't like it one bit.
all right.
Somebody
listen,
called
This
Jerry.
is 3 runs. I don't care if it's Corey Clement or Corey Haim or Corey. I don't care which Corey gets it. Or Zeke. If you want to tough it out with him, they're at the 28 now.
Corey
is a
Perry, who wore his
45
sunglasses at night.
Corey
Right.
Hart, you mean?
Corey
Hart?
Hart, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Corey Perry's the hockey player. You're
Oh
right.
my God! I mean, if Heineke's in, we would lose this game probably.
Who won wait, I want to see this one more time.
How are they
here.
calling this?
I mean, the ball goes forward. That's a forward pass. Just because it didn't spiral out of his hand doesn't make it not a forward pass.
I gotta see from the other angle. So that angle shows us his knee probably wasn't down, but I gotta see. I'd love
his
to
knee
see a
isn't-
side angle.
Well, no, his knee's not down. The
No,
problem,
right.
I mean, the ball
No.
doesn't come smoothly out of his hand, but it does go and up. That's a really bad call. I'd be sick if I
No,
were Kyle
it's not
Allen.
really bad. It's really
How
good.
about if you're Martin with Washington plus 6.5? How about that? Martin didn't like it one bit.
I imagine this game's been a stinker for all of us, except Sal's team's going to end up with a strike in the win column.
Hold on,
so
we got a
that's
miss
win.
field. We got a miss field goal. You better stay in bounds. All right.
I think that was CD Lamb they just pitched the ball to. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been running a little tailback.
He's the only one who's got
blitz.
energy on this team now. All right, so they
I love
use their last
Running
time
backs
out.
don't matter.
If the Cowboys
mean-
get a first down, it's over. If they go to 4th down, they'll kick a field goal attempt to go up 2 scores. Well, that was
you
forward
talk about
pass. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The Niners and Bengals have kicked off and they're redoing. That was the only thing that was in the balance was which uniforms would they wear. And it's a Super Bowl 16 redo. You'll be pleased to know the black jerseys on the Bungles, the
I don't
road
care.
whites on
I
the, you don't
care.
care
He's
about
gonna,
that.
No, because he's going to miss his field goal. I'm bummed. I'm already bummed.
Well, what are they going to
happened to
do?
Dak? Those are not good numbers for Dak. 22 for
Nah.
40.
I
All right,
really,
let's do
well,
this.
I thought that, but this was the week he was going to get right.
this is a
but-
nice play. There's no way. He's
Oh,
running.
wow.
This is all I asked
He
for.
did it
This is
for
all I
you.
asked for a month. Beautiful, Dak. Beautiful. See, that's smart.
That was-
Smart football, Martin. That's what's going to get us to mid-January, and then
I'm going to go against you. I'm going to go against you, Sal. That's the only time you should be running Dak. When the game is hanging in the balance. By the way, ball tear. Really, I mean,
He was
there
hanging
should
the
never
balance
be.
before he threw the pick too. All right. All
And
right,
Brady just the snap to Brady just missed them by about 6 feet, and now they're
Really?
second 24 at the start
I
of
like that
game.
to be close. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
we
that
said
was
we
it.
good.
So Martin wins. Let's just assume they take the knee here. At minus 100, Martin wins. Sheck comes in second at minus 250. And I, of course, blew almost everything at minus 588. It all came down to the Cowboys. Good job by you, Martin. You win the first ever Power Hour. So if anyone ever asks who won the first ever Power Hour by extra points, it's Martin Weiss. Wow. And what? We'll be
I'm gonna
back
take this
Wednesday. to
trophy
talk
with me
about it.
when I go home.
Yeah, take it. You win
Take
an
this
Emmy.
trophy with me when I go home.
I'm putting some money down on the late
Wow.
game. I'm putting some money down on the late game. Kendall Roy is minus. The
Ooh.
odds are steep. Minus 600 is dead.
Is that right?
Jeez.
That's
No,
my bet.
I'll say he's the CEO. I say CEO, which is probably just as good as dead, but CEO, I'll take minus 320. Martin, congratulations. Shaq, congratulations to you. Your Steelers. You gotta
Go
get a win this
Niners.
week.
Hey, Steelers fans, go Niners. That's what you want to see here. If you believe that team can still get into the mix and win that bum division, you want to see the Niners win this one, obviously.
There you go.
They're
There's
not
our
going to.
Power Hour. We will talk to you Wednesday. Thanks for watching, everyone.